Hi everyone, my name is Michael and I'm the Crafty Crocheter, and I just thought I'd update everyone on what's been going on with me. I know last week I didn't really post anything. I was on vacation, I was out of town, so I really didn't get a chance to post anything, but I am working on a few projects and a few video ideas, so those will be coming along the pike, so be ready for that. But I want to talk about my recent trip to upstate New York. Um, that was where I was at last week. So I did go to a little flea market outside. I think it's out of Albany, like out of Syracuse. It's a really popular. It's really popular during the week in August. But they did have one for the weekend where when I was up there. So I did get a few items there. So I thought I'd share them with you now. So let me grab this bag over here. I got a bunch of different swatches, and I did get an Afghan there too, which I thought was really nice. And the person who sold me these items, she was a nice lady. And she was telling me about how her mom knitted a bunch of these sweaters and Afghans and crocheted a few things. So these are vintage. So I'll show you the swatches first, and then I'll go on to the actual Afghan itself. So let me grab these out of here. So I fell in love with some of these patterns and stitches, and when I first saw this, I reminded myself, hey, I'm mastering this stitch. So the first thing, I think this is a trivet. It's made with the jasmine stitch, and I like how they put, whoever created this did a little yellow in the middle for like the middle of the flower. So I thought this looked really nice, so I may replicate this. And you see on the bag is where they did. But I thought this was really beautiful, so I may do this like in a daisy format with like white yarn and a yellow middle. The next one I got, this is basically a pot holder by the loop. I like this color. I like the stitch work on this. It's just a nice little stitch, so I may replicate this too. And then also, I think this is like another pot holder trivet. It's like two-sided. Again, I kind of like the stitch work on this, and then a cute little simple border on there. Then this is just a giant granny square. I think is like a pillowcase, because the gap there. So I thought I might had a project idea for it to implement big giant granny squares like an Afghan or something like that. Then also they had these are placemats. Again, the same stitch as that green pot holder. She sold these to me for $1 a pop, so there was a set of 5, so I got these for $5 total for 5 of these. Of course, I can always replicate these and make them like green or any other color I want. Then the Afghan, I thought this Afghan was really pretty when I saw this. This is rather large, so I'm not going to unfurl the whole thing. I did like the stitch work on this. Like the up close, I like the yarn they used for this, and then the blue stripe, and then I like also the border on this. If you can see that up close, let me see if I can. Yeah, this simple little border. So I may replicate this too. Try to find out what kind of stitching this is and how the ruffles are done, and I may do this as a project. And I also got some skeins of yarn at their Hobby Lobby and Michael's. So I'll go to the one from Michael's first. And if you saw my last yarn haul video, I had the Karen Cinnamon Swirl cakes and another color, but they had one. This was the last one of this color they had, so I snatched it up. And the color on this is called Green Flash. Again, this is a number 4 weighted yarn, 8 ounces or 227 grams. 407 yards or 372 meters. I'll put that up there in case for the specs. And again, this color is Green Flash. Again, this would look really nice for like an ultralight project, or just if you like the color change, the different multiple color changes. I like the colorway on this too. You see some green, some light green, some little bit of teal in there, turquoise. So I thought it was very pretty. But then the next couple items I got from Hobby Lobby, and they're really good for their I love this yarn. And this color is called Instant Classic. It's a number 4 weighted yarn. It is 5 ounces or 142 grams, 252 yards or 230 meters. And then I'll show you the specs on that too. Then the next skein of yarn I got, same brand. This is called they just named it Pastels. And if you can see the example they have right here, this is what it looks like. It's got a subtle ombre effect. You see, so I'm seeing some blues, like little hints of lavender in there, some blues and lavenders in there. But again, I fell in love with it because I saw the sample they had illustrated. So this will turn out for a nice project. So I may do some swatches with this. Probably the same for the Instant Classic too. But then also, I saw this cute little embroidery kit, and I've done embroidery in the past, so I thought this would be like a nice little challenge for fall. And of course, this includes all the floss and they have the pattern already etched onto the fabric. You've got the hoop and the needles and directions. So let you know how that turns out. And then I also have been working on a new stitch I want to introduce. I may do this as a separate video, so let me go ahead and get some of my swatches out. And I saw this, I thought this was a really nice little design. I'm sure if you go to YouTube, you see this from other users or other creators. This is the dragonfly stitch, and I like the way it turned out. And the yarn I used for this one was the one of those like the pink yarn I got in one of my yarn haul videos from Dollar Tree. It's like pink. It says it's like a number 4, but when I worked with this, it's more like a number 3 or even borderline number 2 because it's a little thinner. But I thought this turned out really nice. So this could be like, again, for like a baby blanket or something like that. This is the first swatch I tried to do with it, and you see I kind of messed up in the I must have done an increase somewhere in here because it kind of widened out. But then and then I did another one just to practice, and then this will turn out a lot better. I don't know how I can see that because of the yarn. And I also did a simple little half double crochet border around this. Then I also did a practice one with a lighter weight. And then I did, to get some practice in, I did a nice little panel. I did three dragonflies around this with the rainbow yarn from Red Heart, the bitty stripes, and then I also did the outside border with the bitty stripes, the lighter rainbow. So I may do this as a project. I may do a tutorial video on this too, do my stitch of the week thing, so I may do that. Alright, and that is all I have for right now. Like I said, I will probably do the dragonfly stitch as a stitch of the week / tutorial, so stay tuned for that. And I'm still working on the Marrakesh tiles blanket. I got to do the granny squares, and then I got to do the little corners, and then the big part's going to be those octagons. So I may do a tutorial on that too as well, but I may separate them into separate videos, especially the octagons, because there's a lot of rounds to do, and they're different from each one, obviously. Other than that, that's what's been going on with me. Again, I apologize for it's not really hiatus. Sorry for just the delay in uploading anything, but I will upload a lot more since I'm back, and I am going on another vacation up that way in the middle of August, so I will look out for some more crocheting ideas and yarns and other crocheting related items. Yep, so that's all I have for the day, guys. So hopefully everyone's day is going well. Don't forget to pick up a crochet hook, create something beautiful today. The weather here, it's really tropical in regards to humidity. It's not supposed to rain till later on today, so I'm going to take advantage of the day and probably go work out in a little bit and then come back and do some weeding because it's starting to turn into a jungle outside. So I want to get that done before the storms hit again. So hopefully everyone's day is going well, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below if you wish. Yeah, that's all I have. So on that note, take care of yourself and each other.